Pianist Cho Seong-jin and soccer player Son Heung-min don't seem to share many things in common, except for one. They were exempted from going to the military. Cho won a world-famous piano contest, and Son got a gold medal in the men's soccer event at the Asian Games. Every able-bodied man in Korea has to serve in the military. But if you are an artist or an athlete who wins at a world-renowned contest or sporting event, you can be exempted. The rationale is that these winners contribute to boosting Korea's standing on the global stage. They only have to finish basic military training and serve as a volunteer for a designated period of time in an area of their expertise. In Son's case, it was as a mentor for Korea's young soccer players. Now, there is heated debate over BTS's eligibility for the same benefits. Proponents say that BTS has been contributing to Korea's international stature more than anybody else. Opponents say the benefits are only for artists and athletes for whom a very objective standard can exist, such as rankings in international contests. They believe this is not the case for entertainers. Should BTS be exempted from going to the military and be allowed to stay, without any hiatus, at the pinnacle of the global pop music scene? Or should they fulfill their duty just like most other Korean men do? This may be a question that goes beyond the scope of Korea's national defense. Yes, we can also say every physically fit man has to do military service in Korea. If you have a disability or serious injury, for example, you are not physically fit. This should apply to BTS too. The rule should apply to them. Taking a break for 18 months isn't going to be so destructive to the band's future or to the economy of Korea. So being away from the entertainment industry for a year and a half will not destroy them or Korea's economy. We can also say, every healthy, capable man is required to serve in the military in Korea. Anyone who works for the military serves in the military because they serve the public. It shouldn't be any different for BTS. Sitting it out for 18 months won't lead to the end of the band or the decline of Korea's economy. To sit something out means to not participate while others do participate in that thing. If you're an athlete who sits out in a game, you're taking a break on the bench. That's right. Another way to say this is BTS is a major contributor to Korea's global presence. BTS, Samsung, bibimbap, these are all Korean things with a global presence. They can be found around the world. They also massively contribute to the economy. Their success shouldn't be hindered by having to take leave at the height of their fame. To hinder something means to get in its way, to interrupt it. At the height of someone's fame means when their fame is at its highest. They are the most famous people in that moment. We can also say BTS is invaluable to Korea's worldwide reputation. They are an asset to the economy too. They shouldn't have their momentum interrupted by having to step aside during their golden age. The golden age of something is when it's flourishing. It's the most popular it will be in its history. Now be careful not to confuse golden age with golden years. Golden years refers to one's elderly age, so when they're a senior citizen. Right, no one supports special treatment for BTS. When you have special treatment, you have unfair advantages over others. Aside from military service, there needs to be an agreeable, mutually beneficial solution that enables the band to keep raising Korea's international profile and serve the Korean people. Someone's or something's international profile is its image to the world. So to raise that profile means to promote its image. We can also say no one advocates making any exceptions for BTS. No one argues in support of this. Besides doing military service, There has to be a sensible solution suitable for everyone that lets the band go on strengthening Korea's global stature and serve the Korean public. Stature means standing or height. To have global stature means to stand tall on the international stage.